Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Welcome to a layout for 31 days of cut files with Janet and MK. I'm showing you a picture and then I've cut this is day 6 by the way, since I am so behind. This is day 6, so it's the cupcake cut file. With the cupcake you get a couple extra strawberries and an additional heart. I decided I would cut it twice and I would use them more as a masking stencil. So I am going to use some sprays in my stash, and this is the collection I am playing with. I don't remember what it's called. I just got it from the scrap room. But yeah, so I really liked the corally colors and the dark blue. It's all lightning bugs. I think it's called fireflies, and it's Echo Park. It's very possible. But I really liked the colors. Oh yes, Echo Park, I can see that now, and it's called Firefly. And so yeah, I'm looking at my swatches trying to figure out what I want to do, and I end up picking 3 colors. I pick Ahoy Matey from Shimmers, Caribbean, so those are all Shimmers actually. Ahoy Matey because it's more of a dusty blue. It's dark, but it doesn't have a lot of glitter in it. It's more of a flat color. Fire and Spice because it's kind of, on my swatch, it is kind of close to that like peachy coral color when it's sprayed. And then Caribbean Sunset because it's more of that orangey, deeper, corally red. That is little highlights in the collection, like little flowers and stuff were dark colored like that. I'm not going to use a ton of papers from the collection, so it won't matter if the colors aren't exact, just going for that feeling. So I'm spraying all of it and then I'm going to roll it with the paper towel, which is kind of awesome. I forgot that it would do this, but my paper towel is textured, so it left a lot of the texture when I did that, and then it lightened those colors a little bit because I rolled it. I dabbed off all the extra. And then I'm going to leave my cut files to dry. I'm going to glue them together later and maybe I'll use them on a different project, but I only need one. So I picked the best one, and that'll be my front cover, or the front of the cut file. But so don't throw that stuff away. It will dry and it'll harden and it won't be delicate anymore, and you can use it again. And then, so here I'm showing you the Shimmers colors. And then I spritzed the hearts. So since I cut it twice, I got 2 hearts and 4 strawberries. I spritzed the hearts with the Caribbean Sunset and the Fire and Spice, and I will bring those into the page later. And then I will back my strawberries with this kind of peachy color on one of the pages. So this is the way I like to do very simple shapes, especially if the opposite side is dark. And sometimes if I'm lazy, I just glue the thing down and I'll cut it out. There's a bunch of different ways you can back cut files. This is, to me, one of the easiest ways. You don't have to trace and you don't have to try and make sure you're doing it, cutting with enough space to actually be able to glue it, which actually isn't as hard either. Honestly, none of the ways to back a cut file are super difficult. They're just different ways. So I use a combination of ones depending on what I'm backing or how detailed I'm backing. But when I just have one color, one thing, this is how I do it. I just slap it on and I'll let it dry and then I'll cut it out later. So I decided I want to frame all this lovely spritzing I did. I really like, there's a B side that is like a tone on tone pattern of the lighter blue and darker blue, and so I want to frame that, and then I want to frame it again in black. So I have the kit from the scrap room came with 3 pattern papers, 2 pieces of cardstock of black, and then the 12 by 12 sticker sheet. So I'm getting out that blue right now and I'm gutting it, and then I'll trim it down a little bit so that then the whole thing is also framed in the black, and then that will help keep my mixed media paper flattened a little bit better. And I'm going to apologize right now that close-up photos, I did not, because I'm behind, I was not patient and did not wait for my page to flatten before I took the photos. So let me tell you, it's hard to get your photos cropped well when they're not flat. So just ignore that at the end. I should have just done a stylized photo and like put the inks and stuff in there. It would have looked a lot nicer, but it looks just horrendous. And I don't even care anymore. It's just because in my album, it'll be flat. That's all that matters. But this is a photo, so the whole reason I'm doing the cupcakes and all this pretty mixed media in the background, one, because I love cut files and I wanted to use them in a different way, but I have this photo of us transporting cupcakes in my husband's truck. Now, this truck is new to us. We bought it used a few years ago now. It's actually almost paid off. So we've had it for a few years then we've at least had it for 5. And when we went to a wedding, long story short, my sister had to leave early. Something happened with their kids. They're fine. Everybody's okay. But something happened, so they had to leave, her and her husband. So they missed dinner. And dessert. So we thought we would bring them back some cupcakes. And so this is, he has like this sunken in tray above his radio in his truck. And we're like, what is, I mean, besides keys and stuff, and usually your phone you have down, like, but keys, like you have keys in your ignition. We're like, what is that for? And so we joked that this is the reason that exists, is to transport cupcakes. It's the perfect spot to put cupcakes. It's not in anybody's arm way. You're not going to actually hit them. Like, they're up in the dash, ready to go. So it was a funny picture. So it was something I needed to document. While I was telling you all of that, I finished cutting out my strawberries, and then I took Nuvo drops in Regency Green. They're a vintage drop, and colored the stems. They are not dry when I'm putting them back on, when I'm putting them on the page. And then I used these Vicky Bouton thickers, chipboard thickers, to spell primary function. And then I have documentation. I added some stickers and stuff from the sticker sheet, and then I added an Elle Studios label there on the bottom right, and did some journaling and just described how we figured out the primary function of this tray in his truck. It's for hauling cupcakes. So here are a couple close-ups. Make sure you check out everybody who is playing with the Cutfiles. Down below, there's the playlist. Hopefully I made it onto the playlist. And go check out Janet and MK. They're amazing people and scrapbookers. Goodbye.